South Korea Air Force has confirmed 15 persons to have sustained injuries when two fighter jets filled with soldiers on training mistakenly airdropped 8 bombs on a civilian populated area at Pocheon town, which is a border community with North Korea, during military drill conducted by U.S. military instructors on Thursday. It was gathered that South Korea began a joint military drill with the U.S. recently in preparation against the likely threat from North Korea and the current posture of China following the 20% tariff on Chinese goods imposed by the U.S. President Donald Trump. According to the Republic of Korea Air Force, ROKAF, a KF-16 multi-role fighter, accidentally dropped at least 8 Mk-82 500-pound bombs on the town of Dongmyeon in the Jeolgi province of South Korea, less than 12 miles from the Korean Demilitarized Zone (DMZ) and border with North Korea. The bombs destroyed several homes and a nearby church, causing at least 8 injuries among residents, including 4 that were considered critical injuries. The pilots of the fighter jets were said to have dropped the 8 bombs in the wrong place. The fire agency in South Korea, according to Reuters, said in a statement that 15 people were wounded, including 2 who were seriously hurt. It was gathered that Pocheon is about 40 kilometers, 25 miles, northeast of Seoul, near the heavily militarized border with North Korea. Reuters quoted some residents saying that there was a sudden loud roar of a fighter jet, then an explosion rang out. When I went to the scene, there were about 4 houses that were halved from the damage. People hurt, said Oh Mong-soo, a 65-year-old resident. Dust and smoke rose into the sky. Water gushed out of a pipe. People in a vehicle going to a construction site were injured. Some of them couldn't even get out of the car. Another was outside the car covering his eye. South Korea Air Force in a statement said, "We are sorry for the damage caused by the abnormal drop accident, and we wish the injured a speedy recovery." Al Jazeera reported that the accident was due to a pilot entering incorrect coordinates, quoting a military official who declined to be identified because of the sensitivity of the matter. The official said that the 2 jets then dropped 4 bombs each, with all of them detonating. 8 Mk-82 general-purpose bombs were abnormally released from an Air Force KF-16 aircraft, landing outside the designated firing range, the Air Force said on Thursday. The incident occurred about 10 a.m., 1 o'clock Greenwich Mean Time, in Pocheon, about 12 miles south of the heavily fortified border with nuclear-armed North Korea. "We deeply regret the unintended release of the bombs, which resulted in civilian casualties, and wish those injured a swift recovery," the Air Force said in a statement. It said it had established an accident response committee to investigate the incident and said it would take all necessary measures, including compensation for damages. The Air Force said the military jet had been participating in a joint live-fire exercise involving both the Air Force and Army. South Korea was holding combined live-fire drills with the United States on Thursday in Pocheon, state-funded Yonhap news agency reported. South Korea's National Fire Agency said that the bombs were presumed to have fallen on a village during a South Korea-US joint exercise. This resulted in casualties and property damage, with many displaced residents, it said, adding that 4 people had been seriously injured and 11 suffered minor injuries. It would be recalled that there has been a political turmoil in South Korea since December 2024 when the president, Yoon Suk-yeol, declared martial law, citing threats of possible invasion of the country by North Korea. The aftermath of the short-lived martial law led to the suspension of the president from office, and he is currently facing criminal charges. The president was subsequently arrested and detained alongside some top government officials and military officers.
Osasua Radio, bringing you the news in a more digital way.